Alright, so welcome to the full moon wolf experience eclipse tarot reading of the 2020 year by One Message in a Bottle Tarot. I'm really excited about this being my first reading. I'm really excited that I brought everything together. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it resonates, wonderful, perfect. If it doesn't, it may later. It's not really a big deal. There are tons of light workers out there, so just keep going until you find somebody for you. Alright, and subscribe. And there's also a YouTube channel. Videos are loaded up within 1 to 2 days after initial posting. So let's see what Spirit has to say for the Wolf Moon eclipse. (2020) first reading. A message in a bottle. I read my cards a little different than other people. I know a lot of the general meanings of the cards, but I read mostly intuitively. And I'll keep reading until Spirit is done talking, or I feel everything that is said has been said. So this is for all signs, the conscious collective, as I'll call you. So we're all one consciousness, one earth, one mind, one body. We're all connected, whether we believe it or not, whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what messages do you have for the conscious collective? What messages do you have for the conscious collective on this full moon, this wolf eclipse? This card wanted to come out. Alright. Oh, and I like that. 1, right? First card is the Magician. Alright, so what that tells me is that all my people, all my good folks are out tonight, and you guys are doing your manifestations, you're setting your intentions, you're really sitting down and thinking about, what do I want to achieve in 2020? What do I want my life to look like, right? And how can I make that happen, in the most fluid way possible? So I see you taking time to really, set your plans and really map things out, and also believe in yourself. Even though January's been kind of rough, needless to say, with everything going on. It's only like the 10th day or something. There's just so much drama, honey. But 2020, I feel everyone is stepping into their power and just really believing in themselves, right? Believing in their abilities, and believing that they can achieve whatever they set their mind to. And you're calling on all your resources, all your ancestors and spirit to help you accomplish the thing from a good place, from a good space, from a healing, healthy space. We are doing manifestation. All right, collective, the next card out is the 6 of Swords. Air energy. So what this card tells me is that to accomplish everything that you've had your heart and mind set on, you're basically going to have to set out into new territory, right? You're going to have to get away from those things that are toxic to you, toxic to your environment, just not helping you keep focused. Maybe you've got a bunch of people around you that just don't mean very well, you know what I mean? Maybe you're looking over your shoulder a lot. You don't know who to trust, but you know intuitively deep down inside that for any change to come, for you to truly feel just safe and secure, and just just somewhere that you can trust. And you see he's pushing this down into water, almost kind of reluctantly, like, I don't want to go, but I know this is what's necessary that needs to be happening. So maybe you're going to travel, maybe you're going to relocate, maybe you're going to just step outside of your circle for a while and go into some new territory, and just set off on your own, basically. I think there are a couple of endings so far this year. Just, the masks are kind of, coming off as to where you may have ignored things before. Everything's becoming quite clear, and every day you're seeing that, I just can't stay here. It's not healthy. Look, everything behind him is barren. Nothing but pain, nothing but drama, nothing but there's nothing back there. There's nothing, behind you. So it's best that, you go ahead and set off and do your own thing, right? All right. And this third card that popped out is the Two of Wands, right? So what this tells me is that you've already set your sights on that seed that you have in the ground. Maybe you have somebody that you're working with on those new ideas, those new plans, and you're pretty confident in it. You're pretty sure that it's going to be successful, right? And it always helps to make sure you have a supportive person in your corner. You see that stability, how she's holding that rod down there, and he's just so proud and so happy, and basically his focus is on growing and building. So that shows me right there that you guys are definitely going to be bringing good, solid, dependable people into your life to make these things happen and to build these new beginnings. So right now you are planting the seeds for your new beginning. Two of Pentacles, right? And you are probably juggling a lot of things. Maybe you have a lot of ideas. See, even here, that's another seed. So you're definitely looking at multiple streams, multiple investments, things you could be investing in, deciding, what you're going to pour into what, and just many options on how you can achieve these things. You have many projects going, right? A lot of seed in the ground. There's some seed there in the background also. So again, you see that partnerships, that's the number 2 again, are going to be very important, very vital to your prosperity and making sure these plans work out. But you have the ability to balance it, even with everything else that you have going on, right? As long as you basically have good people around you. Don't try to do everything yourself, even though we feel like we can. But sometimes we have to reach out and ask for that help and ask for that assistance to kind of give us some stability when things are a little bit unstable, especially if what you're focusing on is something new in an area where you haven't been before, right? All right, let's see if Spirit wants to say anything. Okay, so the final card in this deck is the High Priestess, right? Okay, so what this tells me is that intuitively you